We have seen age puzzles in the previous class. Okay, I've taught two questions with examples. Two example question. Okay, one I gave as a homework and one I taught you earlier. And now we are going to see about box puzzle today. Okay, so the introduction of the box puzzles. Okay, how to go about it. Everything I have been repeatedly saying to you from the first class. So I hope you should have by now this time you should have been very well know about that. So I don't want to go in detail about the uh, basics of puzzles and all. I don't want to go in detail on that. Okay, we'll can go straight away to the problem. Okay, once we move into the problem, okay, we can solve the question. I'll solve it with you, like I'll be teaching you. During that time I'll just in between I'll include that these things are important which you must remember always. So I'll just say what are the things you must remember now and then. Okay, so we can go into the problem now. Wait a second, let me present the screen for you. Come on, let's never. Okay. Okay, so on the screen you will see the question. We are going to solve this particular question today on this class. Okay, so this question is a box puzzle question. Okay, and here I'm taken this question to teach you is because it has some kind of twists and turns in this question. Okay, which you must understand properly. Okay, to solve this question itself, you must understand it properly. Okay, and one second. அங்க சேர் பக்கத்துல இருக்கு பாரு, பிங்க் கலர் கீழே. கேக்குதா? Okay. Sorry. So here, this is the question we are going to solve. In this question, there is one mistake. I'll just rectify it now. So here, this is the question. I'm going to, as I said, as I was explaining to you earlier in the age puzzle itself, we have to split the question into two. So I'm splitting this into two. 11 boxes. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, Y, X, Y, Z. 11 boxes. Are placed one above the other. The boxes were numbered from 1 to 11 from bottom to top. Okay, so 1 will be at the bottom and 11 will be at the top. So from bottom to top, it is has been placed, and you have number of clues to solve this question. Okay, so here first thing is I'm going to make a tabulation so that it will be easy for me to complete. Okay, so 1 to 11. They said bottom to top, so I have marked it in this way. Okay, now we are going to mark the boxes. So for that we'll need at least two possibilities. I'm just including two possibilities here. Okay, before going into the boxes and filling up the tabulation, first we will read the clue properly and get to know how it should be done. Okay, so splitting the clues. Okay, so I'm split out the clues. Now I'm going to solve this question. See, the box number of box W is thrice that of the box number of box Y. Okay, so the first clue is speaking like that. The box number of box W is thrice that of the box number of box Y. So y ஓட பாக்ஸ் ஓகே y ஓட பாக்ஸ் வந்து என்ன நம்பர்ல இருக்கும் ஓகே பாக்ஸ் y வந்து எந்த நம்பர் clue. So here if I'm taking this possibility that if y is present over here, box number 1, okay, at price of it, which means at the third position only you will have W. Yes, because 1 into 3 is 3, so the third position you will have W. And for example, for instance, if y is present at the second position, so 2 into 3, 6. At the sixth position you will have W. Okay, again if y is present at the third position, 3 into 3, size of it is 9. So in the ninth position you will have W. If y is present at the fourth position, then price of it 4 into 3 is 12. But we don't have 12 because there are only 11 boxes. We don't have 12. So obviously it is very clear, it is very clearly shown that box Y will not come above the boxes 4 because we don't have the much space for that. So it will not be there. So only at 1, 2 and 3 you will have box Y. Box 4 will not have Y. So on these three cases, 1, 2 and 3, we must fix at which position of box Y is present. We must fix that. Okay, so if box Y is present in the first position, obviously as I said it will be present at the third, W. Okay, so for that, in order to fix at which position Y is present, we need to go for the next clue. See, box V is present below box Y. Okay, there is a clue, box V is present below box Y. Okay, so obviously whenever you put Y, either in the first, second or third, below which you should have box V. And note here you have a particular clue just below. You have a clue just below. So just below box Y you will have box V. Okay, so obviously by considering this clue we will get to know that Y will not come in the first position or the first box, because if Y is there, just below Y you should mark V. We don't have space for it. We can't, there is no number below Y, so we can't place it over there, so obviously V will not come here. Okay, so the position, the possibility for the y is a third. So I'm going to take this possibility out. We have w. So this is done. And you have v over here. So this is done. So I'm just striking this out. Now the next one, there are two boxes between box Q and box P. Okay, and there are two boxes between box Q and box P. Box P is kept at one of the positions above Q. Sum of positions of boxes U plus P was equal to the position of box P. Box Z is kept just above box T. Box X is placed in one of the prime number position but not in the 11th position. Okay, yeah, look at this clue. Box P is placed at one of the position above 6. So I'm just merging the clue. Merging the clue over here. All these four clues are speaking about P. All these four clues are speaking about box P. So if we merge all these clues together and come out properly, we can fix the position of box P, U, V and Q. So four positions can be fixed. Okay, so if we solve all these four clues together, so we are going to take this particular clue to solve this question. Okay. Okay, so now there are two boxes between box Q and P, and box P is kept at one of the positions above Q. So when you club these two clues together, you'll get to know as first it will be P. Okay, followingly you have two positions and then you have Q. If you club it, P should come at above Q. So obviously P two positions and then Q. So that is the meaning. P two positions and then Q. And sum of positions of box U and V was equal to the position of box P, which means when you add the positions of box U and V. For example, here you can see V we already placed it. V we already placed. V is already present in the first position as well as the second position. So if you need to place U. Okay. So if you place U, okay, at any of the position, for example, if I'm placing U over here, which means the position of U is 4 and the position of V is 1. So 4 plus 1 is 5. So in the fifth position, you should have box P. I'm saying this as an example, but you should make sure that U and V are placed in such a way that the sum of the position sum of the position in that position you should place box P. So that is one important thing. The next clue is box P is placed at one of the positions above 6. They have given very clearly box P is placed at one of the positions above 6. So above 6 only you should have. So 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11 are the possibilities of having box P. Okay, and P and Q will have two boxes in between. Okay, the sum of the position of U and V should be equal to the position of box P. So V has already been placed. Okay, you should actually place U, P and Q. Okay, so I'm going to take out the possibilities. Okay, so what I'm going to do is U, see, consider U plus V is equal to P. Okay, if you consider with this note, okay, there will be like V is already there. We don't know it is the position of U. We can have it as X. Okay, X plus P here is 1. In the case where it is 1, then it should be equal to P. So first case I'm going to give 11. Here I'm going to mark P. So here the position of P will be 11. So if the position of P is 11, okay, then at which position U should be there? U should be there at the 10th position. Only if U is at the 10th position, 10 plus 1 will give you 11. And it is also above 6. So in the 10th position, you will have U. Okay, and between P and G, you should have I'm going to split it this way. Okay, so I've split it over here. Okay, now the next case, I'm going to put P over here. So if I'm giving P over here, the rest of the thing same. W will be over here, Y will be over here, and Y will be over here. Okay. Now if I'm giving P over here, okay, then the position of P is 10 now. You will, if you have P, then it will not go properly. So at 8th position, we have just kept it till now. Okay. So I've taken possibilities and I've kept the P at these three positions. S.
No, ma'am. For a few minutes, your screen was not present, ma'am.
So from where you could not listen?
For U is equal to 10. From that only it was not visible, ma'am.
So explain you this formula, this expression, U plus V is equal to P. So I'm just taking randomly to place P at other position. Obviously P should come above 6. From 7 to 11 only you will have P. Okay, so from there you have P. So I'm just taking P at random position and solving with the expression. If P is at 11, so if it is 11, if P is equal to be 11, then U should be at 10. Okay, because the position of V is constant, it will not change. U should be at 10. So similarly, taking possibilities, I'm just putting P at random positions. Obviously, at 9th position you will not have P because you have W at 6th position where you can't mark Q. Okay, so this is how I've just marked it. Similarly, I'm going to go with this side, this possibility also. So I'm going to draw the table. Okay, so here if I'm going to have P over here, okay, again the 11th position, but the position of B is changed. This is the second position. So you, so I can strike this out. Then I'm going to give P at 10th position. If P is at 10th position, V is already there at the second position. So at 8 plus 2 will give you 10. So at 8th position only you will have, the 8th position only you will have U. So I'm going to put U over here, and between P and Q you have two vacant positions. So W and 2 positions should be there. So 2 positions are there. So here I will have Q. Okay, if I'm going to take the same possibilities over the next thing, Y, V and W will be constant. It will not change here. So obviously 11th and 10th position is completed. Now going in for 9th, you already have W, so you will not have P. If I'm going to go for 8th position, if I have P over here, okay, then I should put 6, the 6th position I will have U. Then only 6 plus 2 will be 8. Okay, 6 plus 2 will be 8, and the expression will be solved. So after leaving 2 portion, you should give Q. So Q is present over here. Taking the same possibility over here, W, Y and V will be constant. Okay, if P is present at 7th position, okay, so here the position will be 7. 5 plus 2 is 7. So in the 5th position you will have U, and after leaving 2 position you should have Q. Now marked Q. Now this particular 4 points, when we merge it together, we have got so many possibilities. Now we need to find out and eliminate which is correct and which is wrong. So as per these clues, these are the possibilities we have got. Okay, for P and Q, P, Q and U and V. These are the possibilities. As we go on, okay, we will cancel out the possibilities and we will eliminate it. We can see that now. Okay, so as of now, this is done. Striking this out. The next one is box Z. Okay, box Z is kept at just above box D. Okay, box Z is kept just above box D. Okay, and all these things, if you mingle all these things together, they will be interlinked. See, box Z is kept just above box T. So I'll highlight this just above. So whenever you place box Z or T, you can put the other one immediately. If I'm going to place T, then I can put Z. If I got the position of Z, then I can put T below immediately. So this is just an supporting clue for us. So we can have whole one of the prime numbered position, but not in the, okay, apart from that, from 1 to 10 on the prime numbers you can have X. Okay, so when you look at it, first we must know the prime numbers. Prime numbers will be 2, 3, 5, 7. So within 1 to 11, the prime numbers will be 2, 3, 5 and 7. These are the prime numbers. Okay, so when you look at this possible case, this whole 2 is filled. So you can look at here, whole 2 is filled. See, whole 2 is filled with Y, V and V. So obviously 2 is eliminated right away. Okay, you won't have X at this position. Remaining you have 3, 5 and 7. Okay, so in this position I can have X over here, over here or over here. Okay, here also I can have over here and over here I can have X, but in 7th position you have W, so you will not have here, and here you can have at the 3rd position. Only in 3rd position you will have X. Here you can have X. third position x and x. Possibilities will increase. So we need to merge the clues together. So I'm not going to mark. Let's study the next clue. Here the only possibility is third, so x, only two boxes are kept. Okay. So and one more thing is box x is placed at one of the position above box yes. Okay, so it will be x two position and then yes. That is the meaning of clues together. This will be the meaning. Okay, so x you should leave two position and then you can do position. When you consider that, I even mark yes, but we don't have space for it. Below one we don't have space for it, so x. So as I was saying, so x will come only at the seventh position. So if it comes at seventh position, leaving two position, you can mark yes. So you have yes over here. Go for the next clue. In the third position you will not have x. So obviously in the fifth position only you should have, and seventh position is also filled. But if you mark in fifth position, you can't put yes. So this possibility, this itself can be eliminated. Here also you don't have possibility to put x, only at the third position, but where you can't put x because you can't mark yes over there. Okay, below one you can't mark yes. So you can delete this possibility also. Now going into this case, okay. Similarly here also you have the possibility of having x only at the fifth position, right? Because 7, 3 and all filled. In the fifth position, if you mark x, okay, then leaving two position you can't mark yes because you have v. So this possibility can be eliminated. Okay, here you can have x at the seventh position. You have the provision for yes over here. The possibility is there. I have the possibility of marking x at nowhere because 7 is also filled. So this possibility will also be eliminated. Okay, so considering these two cases, now it is getting reduced. You can see. Okay, so this is how you should reduce. If it reduces in this way, then you are going in a correct thing. Okay, correct way. Okay, so these are the two possibilities we are left over with. Okay, so we can eliminate these three. Now we need to place only z, t and r. So you have clues for z and t. Box z is kept just above box t. Okay, box Z is kept just above box D. Okay, so T and Z, those two boxes should go together. Okay, that is the meaning. Box Z and box T should go together. You should have space for that. When you look at this case, okay, you have space at the ninth position, at the fifth position, and the third position. No two positions are together. So obviously, Z and T will not go together in this case because no two positions are together. So it will not go in this case. So this can also be eliminated. Even if one clue is not satisfied, then it is not the right answer. It will not give you the right answer. But here you have the position here. Okay, box Z is kept above T, box Z, and then you have T. And look at this. At least there are 4 boxes below box T. At least 4 should be there, but you have more than 4. So this clue is also satisfied. So the remaining vacant portion can be filled with R. Okay, so this is the answer for this question. R, B, Y, S, Q, U, X, P, W, T, and Z. This is the exact answer for this question. Okay, have a look at this question. There were some network issues in between and all. Have a look at this. Okay, at any point if you could not understand, you have doubt at any point, you can ask me. Okay, I'll explain it to you. Okay, but for now you can look at this question. Okay, I'll just give you a homework on this particular topic itself. I'll present it